Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 73 of Forever's Dreaded, a mud pack by Gaming with Sheridan. So last episode was the Wendy Churchill episode, and that's why we crafted this marvelous drill, which helped us drill a ton of sand. But to be fair, considering the amount we're going to need, it's not really the only way that we're going to get sand. It's basically a fun way that we're going to get sand by actually drilling to get to see what's under the ground, but it's not going to be the main way. Let me get my battery back, but these were the main tips. This battery that gets to recharge everything in my inventory is the real big winner of this. Then we switch the focus of the episode to this build from Duncan Webb, where we basically make obsidian dust. From the obsidian dust, make basalt's powder, so that the basalt's powder get made here, brought into here to make some p-throtium dust, like so, which becomes tectonic p-throtium and lets us do diamond ore so much better. The only problem I have with this chest is that it's really filling up with other stuff that's less important for now. So I have to make sure to keep an eye on that, because although I care about the lapis, I don't care so much about the redstone. So I'm going to come up here. Okay, sorry. The other thing I wanted to drop but I forgot to drop was, let me get some power cable and bring this down here like so. And the Glacial Precipitator I wanted to put right here. And the reason I wanted to put it right here is that if I set this to insert, I get water in here. I can start making snowball, snow, or ice. I'm not going to connect it for now, but, well, I might connect it for now. But for the time being, I want a couple of export, and I'm just going to make 10 of these because I need them for a couple of things, and I'm just annoyed having to craft some all the time. I'm going also to make a couple of acceleration card because I think today is the day. I think today is the day where we start finishing the quest dirt. Well, start finishing the quest dirt. That's a really weird way of putting it, but what I mean by that is this is probably the day that we finish the dirt quest. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. I can't say I'm 100% sure, but like I said, I have a pretty good feeling about that. So what I'm doing right now is finish connecting these export that I never did in the other episode, because like always, I think I'm going to make a 30-minute episode, and then 45-50 minutes later I'm like, I should probably look into ending this episode because I've passed my time by so much. But I've always made my episode based on result and not based on time. So now I'm going to need some redstone here. Redstone. In this one, I'm going to need also a capacity card. Capacity card right here, which means I need some basic card. And then I'm just going to make 2 capacity cards so that if I need one later, I'll have it. And then clay, like so. And so in this one, I'm going to set this one to export redstone. And I'm going to set, this one with a capacity card to export redstone and clay. So this should fill with redstone, and when this one's finished filling with redstone, then this one should fill with the clay and redstone. But, oh, this is not going fast enough, so let's pick some of those upgrade cards that I made. Not upgrade, advanced something. I never remember the name. What do you make the advanced card out of? You make fuzzy card, no. Inverter, acceleration. Oh, acceleration. So, acceleration card 20. Okay, so that should be enough. So I'm just going to put one here because I don't really need more than that. It's just a question that, oh, it's finally full. And this is also finally full. So forget it. I didn't need any acceleration card here. There's no point wasting time on this. And this is going good. And this is importing. Perfect. Yes, all of this is set up properly, but I'm getting a lot of diamonds, so I'm going to have to accelerate that. And to accelerate that, you remember what I did is I did an upgrade kit. Let me look into upgrade kit. Upgrade kit. So we made a Ardent upgrade kit. So let's make a reinforced upgrade kit and a signalum. Can I make cryotheum dust? No. What am I missing for cryotheum dust? I'm missing two things, the top left and bottom right. So top left is Snowball and bottom right is Blizz Powder. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cheat my way through life because that's what everyone does. And I'm going to put this in here right now. Because this way, once these pulverized obsidians are done, we're going to start making some, what was it called again? Some Blizz Powder, I think. Anyway, so I'm going to throw this in the system and that in the system, and once these are finished making, they're not going to import in here because there's no place to put them. So I'm just going to be able to grab them, these Blizz Powder. But if I look at upgrade kit, the other thing that I wanted to make were these, and they needed empowered and erratic, and let's do them in block. So for a block, we need grass, oak, slime ball, lime dye, and we need an emeraldic block, which is basically a block of emerald. So emerald. Oh, I already have some. So no worry, I don't need to do anything other than crafting the kit, I guess. So this, and again, I've shown you, and I know that I can make those gear more easily, but I don't have the time to waste, and one iron is worth nothing for me. So let me just make 4 of these, and then let's make, I think I can make 4 of these. Oh, only 3. Oh, I ran out of electrum, that's why. But again, electrum. How easy is electrum? You take half a stack of gold and half a stack of silver, and you put it in an alloy smelter, and first thing you know, you got a bunch of signal. So I'm going to put one of these in here. I'm going to keep that for later, and let's look at the next level. Upgrade kit. The next level is signalum, which needs an electrum gear, like so. So let's make 2 of these, 3. The reason I'm doing 3 is I want to keep the same quantity I have here. So let me look at this. I have 7 Blizz Powder. Let's throw this in the system. Let's look into making these, and I'm out of signalum ingot. What was the signalum ingot recipe again? I never remember. It's copper, silver, and redstone. So, redstone. This is 64, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's 10 per. So if I got 60 and it's 10 per, I'm going to need 10 silver, and I'm just going to split that stack like so. And I'm going to need 3 times the copper, so I'm going to need 30 copper. 30 copper like so. And again, my solution is going to go to the alloy smelter and put these in to make some more signalum. And then I should be okay. Upgrade kit. Like so. And hopefully we can at least make 1. Nope. I need some more of this Blizz Powder that I'm going to put in. And I'm going to come to the signalum kit. Cryotheum dust. What am I missing again? Oh, snowballs. Let's get some snowballs that I made right here. This is why I wanted to make this, because I knew that I was going to start wanting to upgrade my stuff, and I would need all of the snowball. I can't make them out of the ice cube, but to be fair, the ice cube are not that easy. Perfect. So that's done. Let's move that aside. But now we need some speed augment, if I remember. No. Augment and reception coil, increase maximum power usage, machine processing speed. Perfect. So let's make some redstone reception coil. Let's make 3. And let's make 3 speed upgrade. 1, 2, 3. Why 3? I really don't know. I didn't do that much research. All I know is that this isn't going fast enough, and I can fit 2 more in here. Oh yeah, each upgrade gives you an extra space. So this gave me an extra space, and this also gave me an extra space. So technically, I would want some more upgrade kit. And what was the last level of upgrade kit? It's the resonant with aluminum gear. Okay, so that's that feels a bit too complicated. But if I'm looking at how much my diamond is accruing, how fast I'm getting diamond, I'm going to either have to double these pulverizer or make them faster. Not sure what it is that I want to do. Let me remove these Blizz Powder and put them in my system. But for now, let's keep it like that for now, and let's revisit this a bit later, because I want to get into the next step of the episode. And the next step of the episode is, I think that we're finally okay for the dirt quest. So let's look here. We're at 671. So let's start the export of dirt in here. Dirt. I'm just going to need to grab one because I need to tell it what to export, like so. Oh, I made 20 acceleration card, but I already had 4. So a quick way to solve this is this. Object submission station is like this. And what am I missing? Glass. Really, of all the things, glass is what I'm missing. I don't want to be missing glass no more, so let's just craft 200 glass and move on. So, object submission station like this. Let's craft 2 more of these. And are these export? Yeah, perfect. So we're going to go one right here and here. And the reason I'm doing that is this is at only 4 channel. So I'm going to put an export here and an export here. And then I can say dirt 4, dirt 4. And let me look at these. So dirt, dirt. And if I look into my ME system at dirt, I'm at 43K. And this right here, it's at 289. So I'm going to connect it so that my dirt starts going into my ME system. And you know what? Let's craft one more object submission station that I'm going to put right up here. And let's just connect that. Like as much as I can get into the quest system, the better it is. So I'm going to set this right. Going to set this right here as always active extract. And then in here, I'm going to set that to insert. And I'm going to set that on dirt consume. Yes. Do I have any speed upgrades? Speed. Oh, I have 6 on me. But the maximum's 15. So I don't know why I'm bothering with this. Let's just make 20 more. At this point, efficiency is better. Speed efficiency and getting what I need when I want it is more important than material. Unless I'm using gold and diamond, in which case I still have to be careful because I'm not producing the gold and the diamond fast enough. So this is 44. Okay, which brings me to a tip and tricks from Wendy Churchill. I don't want to call this the Wendy Churchill 2.0 episode, but in some way she's posted so many tips since then that I wanted to show you this. This is a tip from her. See how I'm getting 4 dirt at a time? If I come in this export and I put 1 and I go back here, I'm doing 8 at a time. Basically, the way it works is that by default, the Ender IO extracts 4 at a time, and each of these conduit adds an extra 4. And that's why it's stopped at 15. Because at 15 times 4, you get 60, plus the base 4 is 64, which is the max extract. So with this extra 10, we should be doing 44 at a time. And voila, that's what we're doing. So, to be fair, I've been playing with this mod for a long time, but I never researched that. I just accepted that it worked when it worked, and that's all I wanted. So this quest is moving on at 7:30 plus 8:30, 9:30, 9:40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 980, and if I go here and I look at the dirt quest, 980, a million with the other 20,000. So technically, I should be good, and this quest should end by itself. Which is basically what I wanted. I'm finally at the step where I will be dirty no longer. That would honestly be amazing, because I'm kind of tired of the dirt quest and I just want to be done with it. So, the next thing I want to talk about is another, like I said, this is the unofficial Wendy Churchill 2.0 episode. I want to talk about keys. When So Wish told me about the drawer key to lock and unlock keys, I made a search on drawer key and I never really looked at the other key. And there's three more type of key. The concealment key, which shows our item label. To be fair, no idea why you would want that. The personal key to protect access from other player, which I find amazing if I was playing on a server with other player. And finally, the quantify key, and that's the one I want. So basically, the quantify key will show the quantity directly on each of the drawers, which is, let's be fair, it's really amazing. If I had known that this existed before, I would have made it much longer before. So let's make a quantify key, and like all of the drawer system, if I right click on the drawer controller, look at this. Isn't that an amazing trick? It shows me the quantity. It shows me I'm at 2,400, 3,900, 1,500, 1,700, 5,400. So I just have to do that on all of my controller, and here you go. Another 26 here and 29, and you get to see all of the quantities for everything. I don't know why I didn't research those keys, and I have to be careful that in the future I spend a bit more time doing the actual research. And the moment one of my sub gives me information, I'm going to take the time and find look into more of it. Because if I ignored it and there was something interesting there, I shouldn't be ignoring it. Let me craft this extra key. Oh, no, the quantify key is here. I thought I had made two of these keys. So let's do this. Let's make an extra key like this. And I just want to make the concealment key because I want to show it to you. I'm not going to make the personal key because there's no way for me to show you what it does. But look at this. You see all of the labels. If I use a concealment key on this, it hides everything. So the only reason I could see this to being useful is that you would want to block access for external user and then use this so that they would not see what you have in each of your drawer. But to be fair, I'm not 100% convinced on how useful that is. I just wanted to show it to you because once So Wish told me about the keys, I should have researched all four of them to bring you the information. That's what my YouTube series is all about, giving you information about everything. Let me check on the dirt quest again, and we're at 836. And what I'm going to do is that once we get close to the end, I'm just going to remove everything and let one place fulfill it. Next thing, so I gave you two tips and tricks from Wendy Churchill, the quantify key and the Ender IO that does +4 each. One last thing I wanted to tell you about Wendy Churchill. It's the third tip and trick, and I wish I had included all of these in the last episode, but I was too lazy. Or they came after, or I mistook my notes. I'll let you guess on that one. So basically, if I take a, what's it called? A mesh. I'm going to grab just one mesh quickly, right here. If you go over the mesh, okay, so you're hovering over and you hit the R button, R tells you how to make it. And if you right click on the iron mesh, it shows you what you can do. But do you see these enchantment? But that's her trick. If you mouse over and you press the letter U, I don't know why U, it shows you the enchantment that can be put on a mesh. So basically on a mesh, you can put Unbreaking 1 to 3, Mending, Auto Smelt, and XP Boost 1 to 3. Not sure how Auto Smelt work or how XP Boost work, but I just thought that it was a neat trick because then you can come over any other thing and try U. And this cannot be, this cannot have any enchantment, but you can just do this over everything. Oh, no, this cannot be Enchanted, this cannot be enchanted. What about this obsidian pickaxe? Oh, a pickaxe can be enchanted with Unbreaking 1 to 3, Mending, Auto Smell, and XP boost. And this boomerang, oh, Unbreaking, Zoomerang, Bladerang, Boomerang, Reaperang, Mending. So it's just a very convenient and easy way of seeing what can be put as an enchantment. Unfortunately, it's dependent on the mod pack, because if I'm looking at this obsidian pickaxe and I do U, it's not telling me about the fortune. But I know that you can put fortune by using, what's it called again? Lapis. So it's not perfect, but it's better than ever. Finally, third tip and trick. Do you see how I have a storage monitor for sand here and a storage monitor for sand here? And as with everything since the beginning, I showed you how to click on it until it breaks, and it breaks everything around. And I thought that's how it had to happen. I'm just coming here quickly because I want to repair this and grab it back so I can put it back in my AE2 system as a repaired item. Sorry. So I never made this. The wrench from AE2. Well, I never. It's been so long I had completely forgot it. And if you make a Certus quartz wrench like this, which is the tip and trick from Duncan Webb, I can use this to shift right click on things. So you see the storage monitor. Before, I would break it and break all of the cable. But if I shift right click, see? Only the storage monitor leaves. So whenever I'm working on AE2 stuff, that's really how you're supposed to do it. I've been showing it wrong to you the whole time. And this is at 922. Perfect. How much is this at? I just want to check here. This one is still at 96 and 922. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the wrench again, and I'm going to disconnect every one but one. And the reason I'm going to do that is I don't know how or why it happened, but in my other playthrough, I actually reloaded a backup. For whatever reason, when I had I think my submit of dirt was like 7 submission station. And then I'm checking it and it's like 6,000. And the next game I check it and it's at 800,000. And then I check it again and it's at 900,000. And everything's going super well. And then I press minus and I go to quest and I check it and I go collector, dirty. And I look at it and I'm like, 30,000. What? 30? What do you mean 30,000? And it was basically, for whatever reason, it stopped counting up. I really don't know how or why, but it really wasn't working. So I restored a backup back to 900,000 something, and I removed all of the object submission station, and I kept only one. And from that one object submission station, I was in the menu in it, looking at it until it completed. So now, I'm going to do one quick thing. I'm going to set this to not extract, and I'm going to set the dirt to not extract. And basically, all I'm doing is shutting down the system. I don't want these two to extract again because I want all of these analog crafter to empty. And the reason I want them to empty is that if I'm looking at this basic drawer, I should be using the key. The quantify key. I'm going to use it right here, and I'm going to look under 0 and use it here. Wow, I have 69,000 sand here. I'm going to use it here, and I have 53,000, which is the equivalent of 25,000 dirt. And I just want to stop the system because if you see, these no longer fill, and I'm sure that the quest is about over 47,000, and if I'm looking at this, I'm at 48,000, so 48 plus 47 doesn't bring me to 1 million, but with these finishing, I should be good. I just want to make sure that I'm no longer producing dirt because I don't care anymore. My dirt quest, I'm considering finished, and I'm sure that by the end of this episode, it's going to be over. So I gave you all the tips and tricks for today, and I can start worrying about the other quest. And it's become clear to me just by looking at these number. Oh no, sorry, not here. By looking at these number, it's really come clear to me two things. It came clear to me that the diamond is going to be the real problem, and that lapis is going too slow. And when I come back here and look at this, I have the redstone coming into here, and one of my specifically Jimmy Ashby, was talking about him using the magical system back here. But when you look at this system and you look at the recipe, 1800 recipe, redstone, let's just look at redstone. When I did my research, I basically grabbed this and I look. The crusher gives me 6. The alloy smelter gives me 1. The sag mill gives me 8 and sometimes 1 more. The crusher always gives me 10. The world gem doesn't matter. Kiln only gives me 1. Where am I now? The furnace 1. Crusher 8. Redstone furnace 3. Pulverizer 6. Tectonic 7. Induction smelter gives me a block, so equivalent of 9. Pyro concentrator gives me 2 blocks, so that would actually be the best. But I don't want to make blazing pyrotheum because redstone's not that important. So technically, the crusher giving 10 is the best thing. And if I come back here and I take 1 stack and I go back here, what I had done in my other test world is that I tested this mechanism with an Fortune 3, which is the highest type of pickaxe. I ended up, so let me just quickly turn that off for temporarily. I'm going to put 1 stack. And what I did when I did my test is that I basically put the equivalent of 9 stack in there because I wanted to do a statistical analysis of how much I was getting. If you only put 1 and the 1 gives you 12, you can say, oh wow, this is much more efficient, I'm getting 12. But the reality is, if you don't do enough, like a couple of stack, there's no way for you to make a real statistics. So in the other one, if I'm doing a stack of 64 and it's giving me 10 per stack, I should be getting 10 stack of 64. But in here, if I put 1 stack of 64, if I don't get at least 10 stack of 64, it means I'm getting less. And 1 stack might not be significant, which is why I've done 9. So I'm going to let this 1 stack finish and make sure I don't get any in my inventory, because then the count wouldn't be fair. But like I said, it won't be significant, but it's going to be able to show you. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks and a little bit. This is nowhere close to 10 stack. And when I did it with 9 stack, I was getting maybe a bit more than this, but not that much more. So to me, that was the analysis proof that this with the highest level of enchant wasn't doing the best job ever, which is why I put all of my redstone, I'm not flying, I put all of my redstone in the double crusher. But I'm extracting so much redstone that I'm discovering, this lag, I'm discovering that I might need a second double crusher. Because I don't want this to be full, because, see, now it's full. What happened when it's full? My diamond doesn't process properly. And if you see the quantity of lapis I'm getting, I'm just going to throw this in the AE2 system for now, and now I'm going to do the same thing that I just showed you, but with lapis. So with lapis, I did the same study. I said, what creates lapis? This gives 1, crusher gives 8, redstone gives 6, pulverizer gives 12, so that's amazing. Tectonic initiator 13, but tectonic petrotheum not that easy for 1 extra 1. And I continued on that way, so now I discovered that that's all there was to it. I don't want to use a P through TM. Already I'm not giving enough power to my diamond production, so there's no reason to put it here. So I have to use the pulverizer. But this pulverizer, it's always full. So that's why I told you I was making these extra. So let's just upgrade that, and I'm going to put a... okay, I forgot. upgrade kit, you have to do them in order. So upgrade kit, I have to make at least one Arden upgrade kit. And I'm missing a bronze gear. Oh no, not that one. Of all of the bronze gear, that's the one I want to make. Like so, I'm going to make two just because I have two of each. So let's make two Arden upgrade kit, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go this one, then the reinforced, then the signalum. And then I'm going to put the speed upgrade. Let me look at this. 8, 4, 12. Okay, so 12 at a time. For whatever reason, I thought that it wasn't working. So speed. Oh, it's not on the first page. And I never... What is it called again? I hate how I never remember these names. Augment. So let's just search for augment instead of speed. Augment. Not augment speed. Augment. Perfect. Like this. Can I make another one? Nope. I need this, and I'll just make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Just because they don't cost enough to matter, and I don't want to have to create so many all the time. And so now this is going much faster. As you see, it would be probably beneficial to upgrade it once more, but again, it's a question of laziness. Let me grab all of those redstone. I completely forgot that this system was not made to upgrade import redstone. So let's just throw all of that back in. And I forgot to look at the dirt quest. So now that this has been upgraded, we've upgraded the redstone. We've upgraded, not the redstone, sorry. We've upgraded the lapis. Was that it? Oh, wow. 978. This is so exciting. We're coming to the end of this. So I removed some redstone, but I should probably put another double ore crusher just so that this would go faster, because obviously my redstone's coming in too fast. But now if I look at my lapis, it's actually going down. So I feel that I'm winning the war against the lapis problem, which is a good thing because, as we just said, the lapis is one of the quests. And I need this to go up to 10,000 if I remember well. So this is how I'm just going to start upgrading everything. And once everything's upgraded to the max, like I'm keeping in check with my diamond and I'm keeping in check with my lapis and everything, I'm probably going to set the system to start crafting some more Void Ore Miner 4 to add one per episode, because diamond's going to be my problem. So once the gold is taken care of, why not make the gold go faster? I'm going to start looting all the city like I've told you guys. So my goal for this episode is to complete 3 or 4, well, 2 or 3 quests is more likely. And I'm just waiting for the dirty quest to finish, because the moment the dirty quest is finished, I'll be able to move on to the other quest. The one thing I wanted to do is that this quest, I'm pretty sure, well, I'm not pretty sure. I think it's 10,000, and I only have 1,800. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to go replace one of the zombie with wither, just so that I start creating more. So that once my dirt quest is ready, I can make this one of my next quest pretty fast after that. So let's come out here, and I'm going to remove this one, and I'm going to replace this one with the wither. Like so. So I start getting nether star again. Perfect. I just want to make sure that I can complete as many, because since it's all using the woot mob farm, why not make sure that everything that's woot related gets completed quickly? And this is lowering because finally these should all be pretty much empty. They're not 100% empty, but they're getting there. And we're at 984 dirt. Like I said, I don't want to go too far and go over. I'm so afraid that I'm going to have the same bug. Because if I have the same bug, I'm going to want to cry. Perfect. So let's look at this. I have everything that I need here. And while I'm waiting for the dirt quest to complete, what could I do? I want to stay around because I don't want to take any risk. And is it I'm still importing in my ME system. Dirt, yeah, 70k. How much dirt is left in here? Oh, it's empty. Of course it's not filling fast enough. Okay, so that was a bit of a fail on my part. Sorry, guys. I'm going to fix that immediately by removing both of these. Like I said, I don't want to have multiple submission station working on the dirt. I only want one so that I'm not taking risk that it won't complete properly. So I'm going to set that one back to dirt, and I'm going to put an export bus right here and an ME glass cable like so. Oh, I need my dirt. I'm going to grab one dirt from here. Oh, what did I do? I don't know how this happened, but I guess I double clicked by mistake. Let's remove this. Let's make a space right here. Let's set this to export dirt with 4 acceleration card. And is this going up back faster? See, it's doing a stack every so often. So this is going faster. Perfect. Whew. Thank God I noticed that, because this would have made everything that much slower. Perfect. Then we're going to want to submit the iron. So I'm going to want to export for iron. Just not right now, because I don't want to have one quest overwrite the other. Let me just, while we're waiting for this to complete, let's make sure that nothing... What the heck happened? This is really full. This is crazy. I never thought that this would be a problem. Void upgrade. Let's craft a couple of void upgrade. Oops. Stick, really? Stick is the one thing that I'm missing. So I never really thought that I needed to go check this, but obviously I needed to. Void upgrade. Like this. Really? That's it? Why can I not make more void upgrade? Plus void upgrade. Oh, because I'm missing the upgrade thing. Sorry. So let's make a couple like this. Let's go like this and make all void upgrade and just go void, void, void. I don't know if I can cover all of them. I hope so. Void, 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 void. Okay, they all have a void upgrade. So now technically this should be emptying again. Whoa. Come back up here. Yeah, so this should be emptying again, which is what I wanted. But this is crazy. I didn't know that my void ore miner working such overtime now. This is really crazy / fun, because it means quest updated dirty. I'm done. I'm done with the dirty quest, guys. So this is all I wanted for this episode. Loot chest, of course. Oh no, it's all of them. So let's show this in the system. This, that. I just want to grab all of my loot. And you know that we're going to open this before the end of the episode. Let me grab all of these. I should have 20 loot chests. Oh my god, they're all over the place. This is crazy. I'm throwing everything in my ME system. And let's be fair, I'm going to regret this later, because when I need them, I'm going to be searching all over the place for them. Oi. Not this, not that. I'm a bit just too excited right now. I was scared that the quest wouldn't complete properly first, and then I was scared it was never going to complete, and that you guys would be like, dude, when are you going to finish your dirt quest? This has become annoying. Because it turns out that most of my subs have finished their dirt quests, it seems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. So I have all of my loot chest. And the dirt quest is over. So let's turn that off, because there's no reason exporting more dirt to this. And now we can set it to the next one. Let's do iron. Boom. And let's set this one to iron block. Iron, 1 block. Perfect, like this. And let's set this to iron with a 4-speed upgrade, and let's look at it. Really? 1? Oh no, okay. Whew! I got scared for 1 second. So now my iron quest is started. What I'm going to do quickly, let me just check, do I have space here? Yeah. Let me put all of these away in here. And again, I'm just being lazy because right now I'm feeling like it's quest completion time. I'm finally at a point where I can complete some quests. So the next quest that I want to complete is the Sapling Quest. And for the Sapling Quest, I need 100 oak, 100 spruce, birch, and jungle. So 2 stack, 2 stack, 2 stack. Let's get some sapling. Sapling. Nope, I don't know why I hit uppercase. 2 stack. And let's go to the quest and say, detect submit, claim. Quest completed, saplings. So that's a second quest done. What about the cobble quest? Well, you ask me, what about the cobble quest? Let's finish it also. So I'm just going to hit the drawers here to restore these because I don't need these. I'm going to throw all of this in the system, and I'm going to request for an OSS, Object Submission Station, right here, and I'm going to put it down here. I'm going to set this one on cobble. Oh, okay. So remember the trick I showed you about cobble and about how we needed to fix it? I never did it in my main game. So for those who doesn't know, we need to fix the cobble quest. And for that, we're going to say BQ admin. I don't remember. BQ admin edit true. BQ better questing admin edit true. What that does is that now, no, did I ended up cheating? No, okay, perfect. So the 10,000 is over. Whew. For 1 second, I thought that because of the BQ edit, I ended up cheating. But if you guys remember, I had 32,000 and I put 10,000 in here, so the iron mine is completed. So that's quest number 2. Iron mine, and I'm going to request this after the edit. Let me just finish the edit, okay? So the edit that you have to do is that when you go into the cobble quest, you go into edit and you say advanced, and in advanced you go into task and then object, and you see this index here. I don't know what it means or how it works, but if you change the index to 0 and you save that, and then I'm going to put BQ admin edit false. Now the edit mode is off, and I come back here and I find the cobble quest again. Oh, cobble right here. Now I can select it. I don't know why the index 0 or 1 matter, but that's what you have to do to be able to set it. So now I'm going to grab an item conduit like so. I'm going to put an item conduit right here, and this has more than enough cobble into it. So I'm going to set it to extract always active. I'm going to set this one to insert, and then I'm going to check where I put all my speed upgrade. They're right here. And I'm going to put all of my speed upgrade in here so that this starts exporting into this object submission station. Again, this is the same case where the object submission station is just not fast enough because we have so many to do. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to grab some of these item conduit speed upgrade because I don't need them in there anymore. So I'm just going to grab these, and I'm also going to grab another OSS like so. And I'm going to go and augment the cobble quest to put another one where. So I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to grab an Ender IO conduit like so that I'm going to put here, and then I'm going to grab my wrench. And do I still have it nearby? So it's one of those victims that I threw to sacrifice in the ME system. Let's grab those two. And I'm going to remove it from here. remove it from here, and I'm going to change this one to insert. Perfect. Going to make sure that this is set to receive cobble. Cobble like this, and I'm going to make sure that this is set to always extract with the max speed upgrade. So now I have 2 going at stack at a time up to the 600,000, and I can let this quest completed. So basically, guys, we've completed the Iron Mine quest, the Sapling Quest, and for all of the other, we don't have enough anymore. Anyway, because for block of gold we need 10,000, and we're at how much? We're at 4,600. For the lapis, we also need 10,000. If I go to collector, lapis 10,000. For the diamond, we need, oh my god, Sheridan, I hate you. I hate you so bad. Thank you for making this pack, but I hate you. 20,000 block of diamond. So this is probably going to take 12 episodes just to finish. And I want to finish this quest, so I'm probably going to have to make 3 or 4 time lapse of just waiting for this to complete to prove to you guys that I completed it. So I think I need 1,000 nether star. So that... Oi. Don't right click on this. I always forget. I always make the same mistake. Nether star. Back on. Perfect. So 64. So 10 is 640. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. And yes, 20 is too much, but I'm going to do this manually. Detect submit. And done. Another quest completed. Star in their eyes. So we're now at 3 quests completed. And here, I want to take the mana bean pod, but I'm not gonna. The problem with the bean pod is that you have to break each one open. Each one contains gold, diamond, and iron, but they're just annoying to break open. I have the choice of magma block, or golden apple, or creative spike. Wait, I thought that there was a choice to get some loot chest. I don't care about these golden apple because they're not the right one. I don't care about the creative spike because I can make some. I don't care about the okay, so easy solution. I'm gonna get the bean pod. And I really don't understand because in Duncan's episode that I saw recently, he took the 50 loot chest, and I thought I was going to get a ton of loot chests and this would be fun. But I guess I can't, so I'm going to take the bean pod. Which kind of makes me sad because, like I said, I was hoping that I would end up opening 50 loot chests with you guys. Wait, bean pod. Huh? They're not the bean pod that I thought they were. I thought that they were the actual bean that you had to plant, and that when you planted these, they would actually... Oh boy. Sorry, Duncan. If you're watching this episode, I'm very, very sorry. Because these are basically so easy to handle. What can I do with this? I can make bean stew. I can make lesser... magic bean, I can make bean stew again, veggie stir fry. So basically a ton of crap food or veggie bait, which I don't need, or stock. What are these lesser magic bean of? With an imbuing station, we can make experience imbue. I don't care. So these actually gives me a ton, well not a ton, they give me diamond. So I'm going to come back here. And I'm just curious to see. Let me stop the import of this. Well, not the import, the export of this. Say active with signal, and let's put a stack of bean pod. Hello? Why isn't this working? Use item on block. Oh! Wow! They just take forever to break, and that gave me 4 diamond, 19 iron, 4 gold. I have to admit that I now feel bad because these are obviously a good choice to make. So I'm going to come down here and again Your 50 loot chest opening, Duncan, was very fun to watch, but maybe you would have preferred getting the bean pod, and I'm really sorry that I gave you wrong information. I started playing this pack when the beans were in the pack, and the beans were basically not that good because you had to plant it, it would grow a long bean, you would have to climb up it, and when climbing up it, that's when you would find some diamond, gold, and iron and beans at the top. But that was removed. I didn't know that the bean pod were just a pod like this. So we're going to get not a shit ton, but we're going to get pretty much a lot of diamond just by doing that. So it was actually a great useful thing to get. So guys, I'm really sorry, Duncan, I'm sorry I gave you wrong information. I'm just going to grab all of this and put it in my ME system because again, I don't want to clog my system. Like this, I want to make sure, see, emerald, these went in there, they shouldn't have, it's just that there wasn't enough space. What else can I remove? Let me remove the redstone. It's not like it's very useful at this point. And put all of this in here. And hopefully this will stay in a better shape. I want to also check this in the back system here. What's in here? A lot of iron. Wow. And the rest get voided. Perfect. So that was actually a good quest to grab. So that's another one done. And the cobble is at 100,000. And if I wanted this episode to last forever, I could technically complete that quest because it's just a question of time. But we did a lot of things. Let me just check one last quest, one last thing. Collector. This quest can, 30 block of gold. That's what I'm going to take for sure. So no loot chest. The under the sand, no loot chest. The sandy, no loot chest. Gold, no. 10 quantum tank and source unit. Okay, no loot quest. Lapis, no loot chest either. And diamond, no loot chest, but that's the last one. So all the loot chests I'm going to get, I already got. So I'm going to keep that for next episode. Next episode, I'm going to open all of these 20 loot chests to begin with. That's going to be the episode introduction. And hopefully by that time, this right here, this cobble quest is going to be completed in the next episode. And after that, we're going to tear the system down and transform it into a sand making system so that we can complete the system, the sand quest, because we have 14k here, but if I go back to quest collector and I look at the sandy quest, I need 1 billion sand. So I'm going to continue digging the square space because I want to see what's under it, but I'm not going to do it, get my sand just like that, and even less with the sandstone because I need 1 million sandstone, and 1 million sandstone is basically 64 million sand. So I'm going to be turning off that system. I'm going to remove these crusher right here, and I'm going to use them to make cobble into gravel and gravel into sand. Well, no, sorry. I'm going to make this quantum storage import into my AE2 system and then export somewhere else so that I can fill the crusher. But that's all for the next episode. I feel that we've done a lot today, and I'm really happy with the progress. It's been a while since we finished any quest. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!